First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump. And what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
Corkscrew axe kick! Wow!
I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
We can sense the whole WWE.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured rib for your trouble.
Well, let's hope that's not the case. Would hate to see things end because of that mistake.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with...
Going for it. Trying to step through.
Roll on their belly.
Oh, that looks like a torturous position to be in.
Hold it, oh, reverses it, shoulders down. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that.
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will.
And Buck is firing up the crowd here. Oh my, what elevation.
Flat out
Hoisted up.
power. Power bomb, and then a knee right to the face. Clearly no love lost between these two with a display like that.
Oh, man. The face of Adrian looks like it's been through a wood chipper.
And Buck took a battering there.
This is how it starts. The groundwork is being laid here.
Oh, my goodness. Into the pin. Can he get him here? And he manages to kick out at one.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
This is gonna hurt. Doomsday Saito. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Oh, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go. Jumping stomp to the gut. Ripped up from the mat. Driving face first.
Phenomenal forearm.
And we have a pin attempt. Launches a shoulder up in time.
Man, oh man.
Hurricane Rana.
Hurricane Rana spiked him.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
Can he overcome this?
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it.
Toss. Nasty knee. My goodness. Barely keep up with all these strikes.
An overhead kick.
Here we go, stalking a fallen opponent. Boom! Kinshasa!
Springboard.
And a breathtaking double jump tornado.
2. Oh, and he kicked out at 2.
Both competitors digging into wells they didn't even know existed.
Uh-oh, tuning up the band. It is time. Swing kick music.
Lining up and stalking a fallen opponent. This could be the beginning.
Vicious strike to the back of the head. Outlook is bad for Buck.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
To the gut.
Double underhook.
Are we gonna see it?
There it is. Breaker.
No way he's getting up from that.
2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas, and now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Oh! Ooh, stinging kick.
Oh, stop!
Super kick!
Stepping through. Legs all locked up here.
Just punishing their opponent. Ouch!
It's up from the ground.
All the way down with a face buster.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange, and he needed that badly.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing. Cody Cutter.
Woo!
Making his way to the top here. From the top, Meteora.
Scaling the ropes a second.
Uh-oh.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Incoming. Oh, the double foot stomp. A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again. That's insane.
Diving corkscrew moonsault.
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
music!
Placing him in the corner here.
Getting lifted to the top rope.
What is going through their minds right now?
Oh, we're about to get an answer in a very painful way. Oh no, not from up there. You gotta be kidding me! Cutter! D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
Makes the cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how number one draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
That sounds a bit goofy, but also borderline scheming. I'll allow it.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the number one draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Oh, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Face buster.
Now we know what the five fingers say to the face.
What a counter!
Toss. Oh, knee right to the jaw.
Good night.
Maneuvers out of the way. Nasty knee.
A jumping stomp to the gut. And that will bring some frustration to Cruz.
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd. He tags out.
Wow, what a kick. And a kick to the back. Oh, wow. Lights out.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Flying shoulder block!
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Into a chicken wing face buster! Misses the target. He's able to reverse it.
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
That was one way for the champion to send a message. Will there be a response in kind? And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull.
Draped across the middle rope, and watch this athleticism. Drop kick on the money.
Springboard.
450 finds the mark.
There's the tag.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Using the ropes. Boom. Oh, look at this.
Oh, kicks. Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
Harlem sidekick. And the head taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just brutal to watch.
Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal. Shoulders down.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Inverted DDT.
Saw an opening and took them off their feet.
She fights back with the counter.
Goes into the corner.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Into the cutter.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a sign of mercy, but I don't know if that'll be the case.
reaching a standstill with all these reversals. And into the corner he goes.
DDT! A running Hurricane Rana.
Draped across the middle rope, and watch this athleticism.
Wow, what agility. Spring. 450!
Boom! Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a power bomb. Bang! Knee right to the face. DDT!
Leading her into the corner now.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
DDT!
Solid punch. Draped across the middle rope, and watch this athleticism. Drop kick on the money.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Oh, and he answers back on Cruz.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing he needed.
Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turned.
Wait a second. No way.
Absolutely not.
This is not possible. Are we gonna see it? Double F5! Holy moly!
Does that become an F10?
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet. It's driven into the corner. Every counter being answered with another.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
DDT! Wait a second. No way.
Absolutely not.
This is not possible. Are we gonna see it? Double F5! Holy moly!
Does that become an F10?
Sent out of the ring the hard way.
Omega driver. Pin to decide the championship. And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, AK-47, and the Superstar Alexa.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time.
I see what you're doing here with these Unified Championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, When it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.